New Radio and the Door County Daily News, joined by Jeff Blemke from Ultimate Air here in Luxembourg. And it is going to be hot today as we record this on Wednesday. Heat advisory established for Kewaunee County, Brown County. I believe Manitowoc County is also included in that as well, because the heat index could get up to about 100, 105 degrees. And Jeff, what are some ways that people can maybe not hurt as much when it comes to their energy costs today? Because we know that the air conditioners are going to be running, but there might be some ways that people can maybe take a little bit of that pain out of the equation.
Well, there's a couple things, and it's just like we talked about in the beginning of the season, both heating and cooling. It's a good time to make sure your filters are clean. If you haven't checked it all summer, that would be a great thing to take a look at so that the furnace or air conditioner can actually move the air that it needs to through it. And then hopefully you shut the windows and stuff and turn it on before you left for work this morning.
Now drapes, fans, are those things that can help things as well?
Definitely the drapes, because it helps keep the load out, keeps the sun out, especially with higher indexes and things of that nature. Fans, your furnace system itself should be able to circulate the air as it's needed if it's designed properly.
Very good. And it's hard to believe that we're going to switch gears like this. We're going to go from 105 degrees, but thinking about people that might need a little bit of help when it gets to be feeling like negative 105 degrees, obviously, hopefully not possible. But the Feel the Love campaign, each and every year, Ultimate Air participates in it with Lennox, and nominations for that is coming up. Tell us a little bit about the Feel the Love program.
It's a great program. We are a community-based company. I believe in giving back to our community. And what it is Lennox will donate us a furnace, our company in thermostat. And then our company comes out on a Saturday, which is the first Saturday of October. I think now that we also do it the second Saturday. But we donate the whole system, the whole furnace system, to the client, whoever would get nominated. And it would be somebody that maybe is in need, somebody that helps a lot of people but never asks for anything in return, or just that person in need, whatever. We're out to help some people, and that is a great avenue to do so.
Because often it's the people that you help that, I think you kind of alluded to it a little bit. Sometimes people are saying, oh, I'm doing fine. I don't necessarily need the help, but they deserve the help if they do actually need it, and maybe just too humble to accept it.
And there are a lot of people out there like that.
What are some of the really heartwarming stories that you remember? Because you've been doing this for a number of years, for as long as I've been working with you at least. Tell us some of those really happy stories that when you look back, this weekend turns into a weekend that not just you, but many of your employees look forward to as well.
The very first one we did was just that story. The client, the husband had cancer. The wife was ill as well, but able to get around. They had a very old furnace, wasn't making it through the winter half the time. They had a wood stove along the side. He couldn't make wood to put it in there. They were nominated. They got the new furnace, put it in, and we usually try to make a day out of it and help in other ways if we can. But at the end of the day, he had a hospital bed in his living room. He asked everybody to come in the living room, and he said he wanted to thank everybody personally and say, now I can die in peace because I know my wife is going to be taken care of. And there wasn't a dry eye in the place that day, just because he knew things were being done, and he could now leave the home and wasn't the problem. That was a great moment.
And this has really turned into a community event as well, because obviously you guys are, kind of running lead on it, because you guys are the ones installing the furnace, taking the old furnace out, doing the ductwork, things like that. But you've also been able to reach out to other businesses that have been willing to donate their time, energies, and their products and services to kind of help it out and make it even a more special day for everybody.
Yeah, and so that's a great point. So we usually have like Dale Seminar up at the station there. They bring pizza or get us pizzas for lunch. Don's Bakery, we usually get a bunch of donuts and things for breakfast in the morning. Stadola's IGA always gives a gift certificate, and we get some stuff from there as well. So there's a lot of good community things that people typically don't see them do. And that's the small town. That's what I like about buying local is these people are part of our community and they give back to our community, whether you see that or not.
And finally, for people that maybe they know that person that deserves that help from you through this Field of Love program, how do they apply? How do they submit their nominations?
You can go right online to Field of Love. It should be a big red banner on the front, and there should be an applicant area there. If you do have a challenge hooking up that way, give us a call at the office here, and Bailey or Samantha will help you get set up.
Well, once again, Jeff Blemke from Ultimate Air giving you tips on how to stay cool and how to help somebody stay warm this winter. Jeff, as always, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you very much.
For New Radio and the Door County Daily News, I'm Tim Coles reporting.